Hey everybody, Daniel Harkavy here. Happy Monday. Welcome to today's Leading in Difficult Times. Today we're going to talk about bifocal vision. I've been talking about bifocal vision with clients for years, and basically I say the best leaders have the ability to keep one eye down on current reality and the understanding of the mechanics of the business today. And their conversations half the time are focused on managing the business today, while their other eye has this longer term perspective. They're looking at the future and they're continually innovating and having conversations and building strategy around that future state. Bifocal vision, looking at today, looking at the future. Well, I think in crises, when we see what's happening to businesses everywhere, and this message might be a bit more tailor-made for the small to mid-sized business leader, because a lot of our larger clients are already thinking this way. They're applying a bifocal vision perspective to the crisis. One eye down right now on cash management. You're looking at keeping that lifeblood, the oxygen to the business in play, and you're looking at doing realistic revenue adjustments based upon how this is impacting your business. You're looking at that, looking at cash. You're looking at maybe out of the box resources for cash, whether that be some of the government loans that are being talked about, whether it be tapping into your credit lines, etc. You're looking at preserving cash, and you're looking at your assumptions that realistically should be, for most are saying 90 days, and I spoke about this last week. And at the same time, you're looking at your expenses and you're looking at what levers can you pull there. But that bifocal part is the second part, is looking at when we do come out of this, what's your assumption and your belief for our exit from the valleys that we're going to find ourselves in right now and in the days ahead as a result of the crisis. So you don't want to cut so deep that you lose the capacity to be ready for the uptick in business once this passes, because it's going to pass. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're preserving cash and you're doing everything you can right now proactively to make sure that you've got the capacity in place to keep the lights on today, as well as keep that capacity to best serve your customers once the demand comes back to your business, if your business is one that's suffering. The visual that I have is it's a campfire. And I see that right now, some of our businesses, the campfire is starting to dim a bit. The fire's not burning as bright as it was a month ago. And depending upon how long we see this campfire, burning, we need to just keep enough kindling on it, enough wood on it to keep the fire going for the next 30, 60, 90, 120 days. You're going to need to look into your own crystal ball and make your own decisions for your own assumptions for your business and your industry. You want to then think about coming out of the valley. Are you going to be adding just a little bit of kindling the month you start coming out? Your business may not see a radical return to where it was in February. So, maybe it's a little bit of smaller logs being placed on it in July or August, and maybe that's a 10% increase in revenue or a 20% increase in revenue. Or is your business positioned to where you can see it's going to come out and you're going to be putting big logs on there, and your fire's just going to, just go right back up to that hot burn that maybe you were experiencing before all of this started. So be thinking bifocal vision. Manage, preserve cash, have access to capital. Don't cut so deep that you lose capacity when this thing turns. All right? Lifeblood today, capacity for tomorrow. And I'm hoping you and your executive teams are having those conversations and everybody's speaking into the assumptions that you're making so that you can do the best modeling possible for today's times. And be okay with adjusting these models on a day-by-day or a week-by-week basis, because none of us see exactly what's going to take place in the days or weeks ahead. So just give yourself that grace to make those adjustments, but be working from that modeling to inform the decisions you make so that you don't overcorrect, don't freak out, and don't do anything that you're later going to regret. Okay? We're here for you. Again, comments below, questions below. Go ahead and enter them. And if you're finding this of value, share it. Thanks. Have a good Monday evening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.